Hi students, welcome back to the social science class. Hope all of you understood the previous class. Do you remember what we learned in the last class? Yes, very good. We started the new chapter from history, world in the 20th century. In the last class, we have studied about imperialism and we have seen that competitions and conflicts among the imperialist nation led to the outbreak of wars. These conflicts ultimately led to the entire world into the war. Today, we will study about the details of First World War. Before looking the causes of the war, we should know why this war is known as World War. Because almost all nations in the world, directly or indirectly, participated in this war. So we called this war as World War. Let's discuss the reasons behind the First World War. The European nations competed each other in establishing colonies. This competition led to conflict among them and caused the mutual distrust and enmity. This further drove the nations to the signing of military alliances. The Triple Alliance and the Triple Entente were examples for such military alliances. The important member nations of Triple Entente were England, France and Russia. On the other side, Germany, Austria-Hungary and Italy were the important members of Triple Alliance. The formation of such alliances created a war atmosphere in Europe. They started manufacturing and buying lethal or destructive weapons. The European nations started various strategies to succeed in their imperialist competitions. Aggressive nationalism was one among them. The European nations used aggressive nationalism to invade other countries. Aggressive nationalists considered their own nations as the supreme and justified whatever be the actions of their nations. Various movements developed due to the growth of aggressive nationalism in Europe. Important among them were Pan-Slav movement, Pan-German movement and Revolt movement. First of all, we will check Pan-Slav movement. Pan-Slav movement was formed with the help of Russia. Russia wanted to unite the Slavic people of Serbia, Bulgaria, Greece, etc. in Eastern Europe under her leadership. For this, the Pan-Slav movement was formed by Russia. Second one is Pan-German movement. To establish its dominance in Central Europe and Balkan provinces, Germany planned to unite the Teutonic people. Teutonic people are the people who speak German language. This Pan-German movement came in being under the leadership of Germany. Last one is Revenge movement. Revenge movement was formed under the leadership of France. In Franco-Prussian War of 1871, Germany occupied Alsace-Lorraine province from France. Alsace-Lorraine was a geographically important fertile region. To regain these territories, France formed this movement. This imperialist rivalry drove the European countries into several crises, among which the Moroccan crisis and the Balkan crisis are considered to be important. Let's discuss about the Moroccan crisis. A secret treaty was signed between Britain and France in 1904. According to this, Britain recognized the claim of France over Morocco. The French claim over Morocco was opposed by Germany, which sent battleships to the Moroccan port Agadir. France agreed to transfer a part of French Congo to Germany, and Germany agreed to concede Morocco to France in return. Thus the problem was solved temporarily. However, their rivalry continued. Then look about the second problem, Balkan crisis. The Balkan region is situated in Europe, close to the Aegean Sea and the Black Sea. It was a part of the Ottoman Empire. In 1912, Balkan League consisted of Greece, Bulgaria, Serbia and Montenegro defeated Turkey. However, the conflicts among the allied nations in sharing the benefits of war led to the breakup of the League and resulted in wars among them. When Austria laid its claim over the Balkan region with the support of Germany, Serbia claimed this region with the support of Russia. Then let us look about the immediate cause for the First World War. A Serbian youth, Gavrilo Princip, assassinated Francis Ferdinand, the heir to the throne of Austria, at the Bosnian capital, Sarajevo, in July 1914. Austria held Serbia responsible for it and declared war on Serbia on 28 July 1914. The Allied nations rushed to help their allies. Almost all the nations of the world, directly or indirectly, were involved in it. Thus, the First World War began. Then a question comes in our mind: who won this war? The victorious and defeated nations had to suffer a lot by this war. In 1918, the Triple Entente Force totally defeated the Triple Alliance Force in the First World War. This war produced far-reaching impacts across the world. Let us discuss about the results of the First World War. As a result of the First World War, over 10 million people lost their lives or were injured. Second one, agriculture, industry and communication system were destroyed. Because of the First World War, poverty, unemployment and inflation increased. Economic dominance of Europe diminished. After the First World War, liberation movements in Asia and Africa strengthened. Last one, League of Nations was formed to maintain peace in the world. Hope all of you understood today's topic. What are things we learned today? Today we learned about the major causes of the First World War, like the formation of military alliances, growth of aggressive nationalism, and the movements based on aggressive nationalism, imperialist crises like Moroccan and Balkan crisis, and the immediate cause for the First World War. Along with it, we discussed about the results of the First World War. If you have any doubt regarding these topics, inform me through class WhatsApp group. Thank you.